Welcome back, y'all, to Pocket Stuffing 101, where I show y'all how to stuff your pockets with some cash. Stopped in a local Goodwill today, see what I could find, see if I could source me some items for the low, sell for a profit. A lot going on in this Goodwill today. I was like one of the first ones here today. But got up in there, got to looking around. That stainless cape tray I was looking at there, that was pretty cool. I almost picked it up, but I didn't. Couple dollars to be made on it, but I decided to leave it. I don't know. Are you guys like me? Sometimes I get in these Goodwills or thrifts and I watch all these videos and see stuff that I should source and profitable items to find. And once I'm in the store, I get stuck. It's like I'll be in there forever. But most of the time, I'm just constantly just searching stuff and seeing what's what and what goes for what. So it takes a little time. Got to get a little better with that. As you can see here, looks like I'm just doing nothing, but I'm probably actually searching something up to see what's what. Must have not been anything because I don't think I picked it up. Oh, excuse me. Did find that egg. I think it's an egg steamer right there in my hand. Picked that up. It's brand new, no box. I think I can make a few bucks on that. So I did grab that. As you can see, I'm searching some other items here that I think that was a DVD player there or VCR. Wasn't a good one, so I left it and decided not to pick that up. I think I'm looking up that uh I'm not sure. Maybe that bullet right there. Was gonna get that, but that was missing some parts. So I decided to leave that bullet. Went around here to the other aisle, see what's on the back side of this aisle and see was there any goodies there to be sourced. So I think I'm still looking up that bullet. I don't think it was much there. Going back over, I guess. I'm still checking out this aisle here and seeing if there are any goodies to be had. Like I said, it's a tedious process for me once I get in there because I try to search sold comps. You know, sometimes you can check barcodes and that doesn't come up, so you have to take the image and then you have to filter that and see what's sold, how much is sold, when it's sold. That way you can price your items accordingly. And for me, that takes a little bit of time. So, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out something to give my videos more motion because I'm noticing in my videos a lot of the times I'm motionless. And that's due to me, like I said, searching items. So, I'll figure it out here. Think I'm easing my way around to this aisle here eventually. There's a bunch of stuff over there on this backside here along the floor and then along the backside of these shelves here. As you can see, it's a lot of clothes here in this Goodwill. I haven't really dipped into those clothes yet. I know of some things to be on the lookout for, but I kind of take a liking to the small appliances. Oops, excuse me. Take a liking to the small appliances and electronics. That kind of floats my boat. I'm more into that than anything. So I don't know. Right below me is a box. Right below me, you guys can't see it right now, but there is a box right below me, and it's going to pique my interest here in a little. You guys will be able to see. Uh, guess I'm still looking on this aisle, wandering back over, seeing if it's there something I could source. That Ambiano brand. I picked up a Ambiano. Did I sell it? I know I listed. I think I sold it. It was like a juicer I had. I think I sold that Ambiano. That's a semi decent one to look out for. Some of those juicers are nice. You can go for a few bucks, so might want to keep your eye out for those. Seen this J.C. Penney box up here. Bag sealer. Box looks old. The sealer looked old, but once I searched comps on it, wasn't nothing to be made there. It's definitely a vintage bag sealer, but nobody wants it, so I left that. I think I eventually made it over here to this back side of this aisle to see what is decent over here, if anything's going on over here at all. I'm looking, I'm seeing some things, a bunch of George Foreman grills I'm noticing in these Goodwills and thrifts. You can find those George Foremans all over the place. They're not very profitable, so I never pick them up, be honest with you. Maybe it's one or two, I don't know about that sells, but I've yet to come across that. I mainly look for different brands, Ulster, and I like some of the Black and Decker stuff's good, and Sunbeam. Those things are good. I'm looking at this thing here. Super heavy item. Super heavy. That thing had to weigh at least 20 pounds. That box was heavy. Looked that up. Decided not to get that. I think I probably didn't get that on the weight alone. It was super heavy. And I know that costs you a bunch to ship to the potential buyer. So I did leave that. Looking around here, seeing if there's anything else that I can pick up here. This place, I mean to tell you, I got to this particular Goodwill probably like 45 minutes to a half hour before they open. Only one here. A couple cars pulled in and they realized they were closed and they pulled out. So I was technically the first person here. And I'm gonna tell you, this Goodwill filled out so fast. It got so crowded. It was just people everywhere. I guess it's the early morning run. I actually got up to go to another sale that was going on and got there. And that place was just super packed. And the amount of cars I saw there and the size of the building, I didn't think it was going to be, much left once I got in there, once I seen all the cars that were there. So I guess in the future, I'm going to have to get up a little earlier to entertain some of these sales. We got those yard sales coming up here soon. So I have to get my butt up a little earlier. I do have my part-time night gig. So sometimes your boy's a little drained in the morning. Might have to put the youngster in the bus or something. So, I try to get in where I can fit in, and that's just how it goes, I guess. But this place got super busy. And I'm just looking around, browsing, vacuum cleaning right there in front of me. I know some of those could be super profitable, even if you part them out. So I do have my radar out for some of these vacuums that might be out there. Checking out this I think this was one of those like nacho serving trays that they you put the cheese in the middle of the bowl. I think I checked this out, looked it up. Wasn't much going on there as far as value wise, so I didn't grab that. Left that there after I checked the comps. But I'm easing my way closer towards a little gem. You guys will see here shortly. Looking on this shelf here, like I said, it's a bunch of George Foreman. You have that snow cone maker up there. It's not a whole lot going on there on this shelf here in particular. I have found a bunch of good stuff just on these two shelves right here alone that's in front of me. It's like my money shelves. I love these two shelves. For some reason, they put nice items here. But they put nice items throughout this store. It's reasonably priced. Sometimes they can get a little pricey, but most of the time I get things here for pretty good still, especially when you catch them on the half off days, color days. You can get some pretty good steals here at this particular Goodwill that I go to. I must be still searching this item, just checking, hoping for some profit. But like I said, I end up leaving that nacho tray there with the cheese bowl in the center. Pretty cool item, but no one really wants that. So I left it. Uh, this is my issue that I have. Like I tell you, these videos, I'm so busy searching and looking things up, I have to find a way to shorten that down. But as I'm thrifting and finding items, what I am learning and what has to ultimately happen is that some items I'm gonna be able to see on site and know some items that I'm gonna pick up that's not gonna be worth very much, and I know to never pick them up again. So I think in due time the video is going to automatically shorten itself down with the acquired knowledge that I'm gaining as I'm, exploring this thrifting game. It's a nice fellow there. He works there at the store. He's always stocking and moving about. Real nice guy. As you guys are going to see here in a second, me and him are going to have a little conversation, and he's going to put me on a little gem. I'm getting closer to that box right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I did pick up this tennis racket. I know some of these rackets can be worth money. This one, I believe this one here it was actually in that case there. So I think that case was worth a few bucks. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I don't know. I left it. But it was probably a few bucks to be made just with that case from that racket. It's a nice case. But I get the searching comps for that, seeing if I can find anything good on tennis rackets. I know my guy Wick. I love checking out Wick on his channel. He's down with those tennis rackets. He put me on a few of them to be on the lookout for. So if you haven't checked his channel, I'll check out Wick's channel. I believe it's called Flippin' Junk. Great channel. I love his channel. Still here, searching this tennis racket. There's my buddy again. Standing close. I wonder if he was watching me. You think he was following me around thinking I was gonna take something from the Goodwill? Nah, I don't think so. He was popping up a lot of my videos, but like I said, he's a nice guy. Always stocking, always staying busy. Keeping those shelves loaded. Just gotta put some better items out there for me to come and scoop up. But I'm sitting here, you see that dishes down there. I peeped them now. I'm in that infamous box I've been telling you about. I'm checking that box out for the simple fact that it has that uh that processor right there on top, but it's in that whole box. And on the box, I don't know if you guys can see right there's a little blue sticker, and on that sticker it says $6.99. And I'm really just interested in that blender right there. I think it's a Hamilton Beach. It's older. I think it's a vintage blender. Checking it out, getting my picture, checking comps. But I don't know if the whole box is $6.99 or what's going on. But like I said, I really didn't pay attention to too much more down in the box. I saw some pieces that did obviously go with that particular processor, so I knew it was pieces in there that I needed out the box. But it was some other items in there, some little items, and I did see a candle or two down in there. But I didn't really focus in on that. I was tuned in on that blender. I searched comps for it. And if I was getting this box or that blender at $6.99, I knew it was a few dollars to be made. So I got my trusty phone. There's my buddy. He's walking. So I had to inquire about this infamous box that's here on this floor because I wasn't sure if it was the box or what was going on. But I know on the box it was $6.99, and I just wanted that blender there. You see it? As you can see the blades right there. I'm just peeking down in there. There's a few other items down in there. Nothing major, but a few things. So I'll go find my buddy, catch him over here on this back out, and I asked him. I needed his help. I needed him to come and check this box out for me and let me know, was it $6.99 for the whole box? Maybe someone didn't want the blender and just dropped it in the box. So I pointed it out to him that I was interested in that blender, but on the box it says $6.99, and I was wondering, was that for the whole box or what was going on? And I showed him right there on the side. I say, right there, $6.99, and he says to me, "No, that's for the whole box." I said, "Sweet, I'll take it." I'll take it. So that whole box, for me to obtain that blender or processor, food processor is what it is, cost me $6.99 for that whole box. So me and my trusty egg steamer, we walk up to the front of the Goodwill. I'm gonna need a cart for this one. There's no way I'm walking around with that big old box. So I'll go up here, grab me a cart so I can put my newfound treasure in my car, and I try to hustle back, and boom, I drops the top to my egg steamer. I thought I broke it, but luckily I got lucky. It wasn't damaged. Like I said, it's brand new, and it's a profit to be made on it too. No box, but I should sell. I should get a few bucks off of that. So we retrieved the egg steamer. Got to get back to that box before somebody else gets on it. So I mosey on down and I secure the box that I've been checking out for that blender. As you can see down in there, little figurines. And I was asking the guy, like, why did this box get here? Did they just throw the stuff in there and it says $6.99? He said, yep. I said, well, sweet, I'll take it. I throw it in the cart. Happy with my $6.99 purchase, because it's definitely money to be made with that blender or food processor. Maybe I'll stop saying blender here. Kind of blends your food, but it's definitely profit to be made off of that blender alone. Was a great find. It was a gem down in that box. But wait, I checked this out. I see there was a box, Glow, Conair. Some of this Conair stuff is good. I'm shaking this box. Just seemed awfully light. I don't even think nothing was in that box, which is super weird. I put that right down. It just seemed like it was a box. I don't think anything was in that box. I really don't. Came back over to check this little. I think this was a little fan. Nothing there. Kind of dirty in the inside, so I put that back. Just one more peek on this shelf before I go, and that was it. I'll let you guys see what happened and what I found in that box. Besides that blender, that paid for everything that I got. Check me out on the next episode of Pocket Stuffing 101. Peace, y'all.